What is up, everybody? Meriden Gaming here, and we're back for another World of Tanks Tech Tree Tank Showcase and Review. Today we're taking a look at the Tier 7 German medium tank, the Panther. Very similar to the previous video, the other Tier 7 German tank, the VK 30.02D. And other than this having a little bit more of a lower plate, almost identical design. Yeah. One thing is, this thing has a little bit better gun handling statistics, so this is more of the sniper style. But yeah, as you can see, front, horrible. This, horrible. Side scraping, a little bit. But yeah, you basically have no armor. You definitely have to make use of your gun and those bushes and hills to make up for your lack of armor. Anyway, let's get to the comparison. We'll be comparing it to the other German tank, the 30.02D. The P43 pair from the Italian line, we're going for the Progetto, P43, and the Leo. Not to mention that the Panther, the VK, and the T43 all have derp guns, with the German one being slightly better, with a little bit better penetration than the T43. But I rarely ever see anyone play those, and that's on the North American server. It may be different where you play. Anyway, let's get to the stats. Yeah, 198 pin, top in class. But yeah, damage, not so great. You have a really fast reload time, which we can get that down even more. But yeah, this is kind of like the British heavy tanks, where you give up damage for the amount of rounds you send downrange. Now, making good use of this is very difficult because of your lack of armor. So you have to either have good camo, make up for that, or be very good at maintaining the proper distance from the enemy tanks. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what the gold round, of course, is. APCR with 244 millimeters of pin and 135 damage yet again. But honestly, that will allow you to compete with a lot of the tier 8s and tier 9s as far as penetration goes. For the damage, yeah, you have to send rounds down the entire time in order to get this DPM. Anyway, caliber 75, yeah, horrible. You're not really going to overmatch anything but like 24 millimeter armor, so yeah, not great. But definitely has a faster shell velocity than a lot of the other tanks in this range. Also has a good amount of ammo, so you can have all three different types of rounds with you. Then we get down to our aim time, 2.21, and not great, but not bad either. I prefer under 2, but this is still pretty good. But the kind of best part about this tank is the dispersion. I mean, look at this, 0.31, 0.18 when moving, 0.18, and 0.16 with traverse. Of course, the traverse is a little bit, for the turret, is a little bit worse than everything else, but on par, if not better than everything else in all the other statistics. So definitely make use of your gun. As typically with those lower caliber guns, that's why they tend to work so well. Alright, then we get down to speed. Not great and not bad, but definitely the power to weight ratio on this thing, you're definitely not going to get into position, which kind of still promotes that whole play a little bit further back than most of these other tanks. Yeah. Then our armor, it's okay. Not the worst, but it's not the best either. Well, it's better than most of the other stuff on this comparison, but still, tier 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s will definitely go through your hull and your turret if you're not careful, especially with that flat plate in the front. Alright, then we get down to our camo. Yeah, it's a big chonky boy. Does not have great camo. View range, not bad, but not great either. Anyway, what would we do for this tank? Of course, we're going to be adding our vents. This is a standard. Of course, you can add the bounty or the improved if you want to, but we're just going for the basic stuff because that's what most people have. Gun rammer, get that. I mean, honestly, you could probably forego the gun rammer on this if you really wanted to. If you want to go with something more like your rotational and then something like low noise exhaust to get your camo better, or optics. It kind of really depends on your playstyle on what you would prefer, but the standard setup is going to be this right here. And of course, You're always going to want 6 cents, which you can't see here. Snapshot for turret rotation, and then your smooth ride to shoot better when you're moving. After that, get our camouflage, brothers in arms. And I feel like I would most likely take, of course, you also need intuition. Yeah. I almost feel like we might want to take concealment, but that's kind of up to you on your playstyle with this thing. But we'll go ahead and take a look at it with it on there. So that gets our reload time down to 3.3. You can send almost 2 rounds downrange before anything else can reload, so that's pretty awesome. Definitely can make use, as long as you're aiming well, you can make use of trading positively by shooting multiple times before they can shoot you once. Works really well against those heavies, actually. That also gets our, let's see, our dispersion down to 0.29. That is sniper level status. You're definitely going to be able to hit stuff at long ranges. And then, of course, we added that camo, so that gets us up to 20. That's still not great, but not too bad. Yeah. And the other option, oh, that was with the rotational. So if we went instead of that, if we went with something like, I would say probably the low noise exhaust. Let's see what that does for us. That gets us up to 26. That's like tier 6 light tank levels of camo. So it's meh, not bad, not great. Anyway, let's go ahead and get over to our gameplay here. We're going to be watching, I cannot read that, software tank? Tanku? Yeah, anyway, and the Panther on El Halou. Let's get this. I don't know why it does not save my setting. I actually saved that setting, it just didn't save the minimap size. Weird. I recorded this one and the previous video back to back. Probably the next video as well. I try to record the full week's video. Oh, that was plenty of time. Going to the standard, or one of the standard spots. Some of the memes will take up positions at F and G, like 9 area, feet across, and kind of spot. Oh, he's going to try to get a shot in. Let it fully aim in. That's where, like, the gun is not even pointed where he's aiming. I think there's a visual glitch. It's like his turret is not moving. It's moving up and down, but it's not moving left and right. It happens every once in a while with some of these patches. He's going to, I would say, is he going to push for the dip already? You really don't want to do that unless you've got backup to keep people from rushing you. Oh. The gun depression down. There's a visual glitch. Trying to get down there to shoot him, but the tank kind of blocked him there. The visual glitch is going to be slightly annoying. Blind shots at the PvP over there. Oh, there we go. There's something. One? How many times? Yeah, the last one did. Looked like it hit the rock. But yeah, that's what you gotta do with this tank. You gotta kind of get into a position and just send rounds down range and try to get as many shots in before they take cover. Try to get the AT-15. The problem is, even though it has 8 degrees of gun depression, I always felt like you have to expose more of yourself than you really want to. Oh, that's a T-28. Oh, nice. That gold round to get in there. Nice, there's another shot. I'm gonna go for a cupola shot. Oh, you actually bounced the T-28. That's lucky. Normally, I don't see many these things bounce very much at all. Oh, now we got a Carnarvon coming up this side. Oh, this does not look good for them. I have not watched this, so I don't know exactly what happens. Let's pick this video because it's one of the few ace tankers since the last patch. There's 15. Oh, get a couple shots, repair this gun, of course. You're gonna try to take out his buddy here. You can probably punish. Oh, get out of your guy's way. Nope, nope, you gotta go for the cupola. Cupola! There you go. Apparently there's another weak point there I was not aware of. And as you can see, he took about half and half as far as rounds go. That one. They're gonna try to push them off the hill. Oh, he damaged his tread. Now he's gonna shoot him. He's trying to get in so he doesn't get away, or is the guy just gonna sit here like a muppet? Apparently he's gonna sit here like a muppet. He focused on the enemy, or on his teammate. Shot in the side. That visual glitch is so weird, watching them shoot out the side of his turret. Nice, nice, nice. 2,000 damage already. Oh, and now he's got the back of the T-28 and the side. See, I would have tried to track him. I consider this a misplay, because if you had tracked him, he would not have been able to turn on you. Because this tank can fire fast enough, you could track him twice. Alright, 3 kills. 2,000 damage. 800 blocked, yeah, that's not what I expected. 500 probably from tracking. Oh, here comes the artillery. Thankfully misses. Basically down to a third of his health, or a quarter of his health. Yeah, quarter. Had to do a little bit of quick math in my head. Yeah, he's good play here. Let them, since they've got more health than you, go first. Use them as shields. As that scorpion has not been spotted. Yeah. He has not been spotted. Pilot. 0.5 pilot. You're just gonna sit there and get shot in the side, apparently. Oh, he's tracked, so now I kind of see. Oh, look at that. No scope, just. No. Oh, oh, spamming. Wait for the repair. That little scorpion is one of my favorites here. Kinda sneaky. Oh, nice. Artillery. So now we found the IS. Ooh. Got the side. Can't say P, so he can go through. Oh, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That was a big hit. Go 240. Although it says 240, he actually only did 103. Nicely done, sir. Go ahead and take a look at the stats of that game. Alright. So, Ace Tanker, Hand to God, because he pucked a shot or ricocheted a shot at very low health. Fighter, Fire for Effect, and of course, Bruiser. 3,000 damage, 1,300 assistance damage, and 1280 blocked. Wow. That's pretty crazy, with 5 kills. Not bad at all. Anyway, that's going to be it. If there's a specific tank you wish to see next, just let me know in the most current tank review episode. And don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I stream on Saturdays, Mondays, and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time till about 9, sometimes 10 or 11, depending on how many people are watching and if I have people joining me. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. This is Mirrored in Gaming, and I'll see you